a confession for all of you. I actually take great pleasure in replacing toilet paper.
Good morning, everyone. Today, Jessica and I are getting some stuff for the new house. So we have Duncan, but we don't have Parker. He's with our babysitter, Grace. And the older two kids are at basketball camp. Is today the last day of basketball?
Last day.
That is tragic. They're gonna be so sad. They loved going to basketball camp.
And I'm really excited that they did it because they don't have a lot of basketball background, and we have a little basketball court now in our house, so they're gonna be extra skilled and get to play all summer long.
I'm excited about playing with them.
Yeah.
I used to play basketball all the time, and I don't anymore, and I'm going to start again, and I'm excited about it. Right now, we are at Home Depot. Right now, we're gonna look at patio furniture for the new house because we don't have any.
And one of our dreams is to have an outdoor fire pit of our very own and to be able to sit around the fire pit, and we're very excited about that.
We currently have a fire pit.
It was the one that was left over with the house, which we can totally use, but
we don't have anything to sit around it with. I realized that the other day when we made the fire pit that we were sitting on boxes and folding chairs. You guys like our fancy patio furniture? It's folding chairs and dresser drawers.
How was the fire pit? Was it good? Is that what we're sticking with?
It's a fine fire pit. We can stick with it for a while or we can get a new one, but we're gonna look at all the options today and also toilet paper roll holders.
And I'm gonna be redoing our closet today. My goal is to get a bunch of those like skinny velvet hangers because my shirts don't fall off of them and they're amazing. I think they can actually make more space in your closet. So I was gonna get rid of all my other ones because I've been trying out like a few of the velvet ones and they've been really good. So now I'm gonna get rid of all the other ones and just have velvet hangers and see how that feels space-wise for us. And I get to tell you if it works. My goal with this house and this move is that, and I think this is kind of what you were saying, but my goal is to go into it with like a clean slate of something of a house that works efficiently for us and is what we like aesthetically, and like we walk in and we're happy. And every other time we've either moved so quickly and kind of been so crazy broke that we haven't been able to do anything else. And like any furniture we've gotten, we've just been like grateful to get as hand-me-downs. Like our couches have been, were my mom's couch that she had for years. They were like 20-year-old couches, and which is fine. It's just, this is a new phase in our life where, you know, we have 4 kids, we're definitely adults, and we need to be buying our own furniture and like making our own.
It feels more permanent too. Like
it's permanent, yeah.
It's not, we're not renting anymore, so it's like, oh, we can make changes to this house. We're gonna be here for a long time. So anyway, we gotta do it. Let's go do it.
Baby's first trip to the hardware store.
This is where you go from being a baby to a man.
Look, buddy.
Look at that. Look at that hardware store face.
You're gonna learn how to build things today. Outdoor furniture. What do you guys like? Ooh, I like this a lot. Is this an outdoor furniture, Christopher? Oh, it's weird. It's like tinny sounding. I like this colored chair, and like, I like the colors. We're not gonna buy anything today. Today's our like just looking trip. So if you guys see something you really like, tell me. And if you see something that you've gotten that like doesn't work or breaks right away, please tell me that too. What do you think of these new fire pits? Like the ones that are glass and like don't even look very real, and like you're not throwing logs and old trash in them. What's up with those? Are they actually better? Are they just like kind of prettier? Or is like old school the best? Because I've always only done old school, and we like the feel of like real flames, but I don't love the like extreme smoke that gets on us. Tell me your opinions and advice there. Because we got this thing. I don't even know, what is that? Like, what does that even do? Is it safer for the kids to not have like a real fire?
I don't know. They should learn how to have a real fire.
They should learn. But we don't want them to learn by like falling in a fire pit. That's not a good way to learn though, right? I don't know. We'll see. Tell me what you like. I think I kind of like this too. I don't know what that feels like. So I tried to show you that stuff very well, like slowly and stuff. But if you see something that you really like for us, please like screenshot it and show it to me on Twitter. My Twitter is BallingerMom and Christopher's is BallingerFamily. So send us a screenshot if you see something you think would be great. Thank you. Here are my desires for an outside furniture set. I figured I should say that, like what my priorities are. I really want to send the kids out to eat a lot of meals outside. Just be like, get out of here, don't make a mess in the house. Kids, enjoy the nature. And we're in California, so we can do that mostly like year round. We have some mosquitoes, but we don't have like major bugs like a lot of places do. So bugs aren't a real issue, like we don't need bug screens as much. And I'd also like, and maybe this is a separate piece, but I'd also like fire pit and like seating around a fire pit. So I think maybe we need a table and chairs and then also fire pit seating. Like I think this one's pretty. I really like these like light chairs and this color, like there's color that pops. What is this, Lemon Grove? Does this have a fire pit set up?
So they got like a couch thing, a sofa.
Yeah, see, I like that. So fire pit wise, I like the idea of at least one part where two people at least can sit next to each other, and then also a little multiple seating. You don't always want to sit like right next to everybody you're at a fire pit with, but I do want to sit close to this fella for fire pit smooches.
So just so you know, if you're at our house at a fire pit party and Jessica's not sitting next to you, it's because she doesn't want to.
Well, I don't want to. I want to fire pit smooch this guy. I like the white one a lot. I think the white one's actually my favorite.
Oh, I like this one better.
Okay. All right. No, it's fine.
Tension.
No, I'm willing to do whatever you want. I like
next to me anymore?
No, I like this set. We can do it. I like the white one better. It's like lighter to me, but this works. I'm willing to do this. I'm just taking a peek at this. This is the set that I liked. So this is the one Christopher doesn't like as much that I like slightly better, but I figured I'd look at the fire pit section of this one too.
This one looks cheapy.
Well, see, that back here doesn't look like a smooching couch. That looks kind of like painful. This part's pretty. Probably won't go with this one.
You've decided to not go with the barbed wire collection. The razor wire.
This is not a barbed wire collection. It's very pretty. It's very cute.
But don't put your fingers in it, otherwise you have to sever them to get them out.
Christopher, you're kind of a wuss if you can't handle outdoor furniture. Gotcha. Bam, that's good. Christopher's telling me that we're in the fire pit section, but I don't think we are. Like, I've seen fire pits and they don't look like this. This one, yes, maybe. But all this stuff, what? This isn't a fire pit section.
This covers your smoke problem. You're like, oh, I don't like smoke. Over your head, don't worry about it anymore.
Is that really what this is?
Yes.
Why do they call them chimneas?
Because it's a
Chimneas.
Have you never seen Mary Poppins?
Chimney. I don't think we're in the fire pit section. I feel like he's just lost and can't find the fire pit section, and he's not willing to admit that we're lost in Home Depot.
Maybe it's in the garden area.
Well, there's like a guy right there. Maybe we should just ask. What do you think of that, Christopher? Should we ask? Should we ask with all the people here working to help us?
That's not the way you do things at the hardware store, Jess.
This is probably actually the only store I've ever been to with a surplus of employees willing to just help us find our way. And nobody here is willing to ask them.
Why are you pinning this on me?
Interesting.
You just said nobody.
No, I think like you said that's not the way they do it in a hardware store, and I think that that's kind of funny because this is like the only store with a ton, like here's an employee right here just like standing here. And all the guys are avoiding asking. Very funny. Okay, I'm gonna ask. I asked the employee and he guessed.
Basically, it was the exact same thing that I did. It was actually the exact same sentence. Maybe it's in the garden area.
Yeah, he said maybe. You should go maybe look there. I don't know for sure.
That's not how you do it here in the hardware store.
I think it's supposed to feel like you're an Indiana Jones adventurer when you're in here. Like you're supposed to feel kind of like a little lost. A little scary.
Now we
like
need
adventure.
To find a stick to put our paper towel or
toilet paper
on.
Now we're looking for something for toilet paper, and it feels like an adventure. It doesn't feel silly. Look at all these toilet paper holders.
Look at this modern technology over here. I was looking at this.
Oh, how high tech do toilet paper holders get? Oh.
I feel like that would become a pain. Like, what if you're like, oh, I really need a piece, and then it slips off, and then it's stuck on here, and you're like, oh no, you gotta think these things through.
I have a confession for all of you. I actually take great pleasure in replacing toilet paper. The pushing toilet paper stick, like I'm always like, I'm so smart that I know how this works. Which I'm not, like everybody should basically know how those work. And I kind of like it. Like I like the spring-loaded action that it has. And I always feel so cool when I do it. Even though this may ultimately be kind of smarter, I'm a spring-loaded action kind of girl. Go for it, Christopher. This is, oh.
Sad.
Oh, no slam, no slam. How's that feel?
It's still going.
So quiet. This one's having trouble.
No, it's doing its job.
This one's very good at its job. I'm gonna try out the future of toilet paper products, and I'm gonna go for the lift up one instead of the spring loaded, because I wanna try a new thing. I wanna be adventurous. I had picked this out, and even as I spring loaded picked it out, it fell like on the ground, and I was like, oh yeah.
But
I'm probably gonna drop it in the trash can a lot.
this is the lady that just said, I take much pleasure in using this type of...
You know what I'll do is the paper towel holder. I'll get that pleasure there. I wanna try it. These things, what are they, like $8.99? Let's try it for the future.
These ones are, the future ones are $25.
The future is so expensive.
This one is $8. This is what you're used to, is the $8 version. This is the $25 version.
All right, get whatever you want, but I am gonna drop that in the trash can is what I realized.
I don't care.
Okay, we're not trying the future. Stuck in the past. Wait, look at that. I just realized the one that's stuck in the past is calling itself future. Like they're trying so hard, guys. They're not the future. They're like my whole childhood. We're going for it. Okay, it looks like the employee guessed right, and there are some fire pits out here. What's that thing? I don't even know. These guys. This is that kind of like a little bit high-tech thing. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so two things. Number one, we still don't know what that chimney thing was. And number two, Christopher's kind of right. We do have a fire pit that looks just like those. So I think we might be set with a fire pit. We just need the furniture that goes around the fire pit. That's what this has really taught me today. So I can pick furniture, yeah! Tell me what you guys like from that furniture stuff. I think Christopher and I have an opinion, but we'll take your advice as well. We measured this table and we measured it with all the chairs and stuff around it. So we'll see if that fits. Christopher's saying right now he doesn't think it'll even fit in our backyard. So that may not be a possibility, but that is what we're leaning towards at the moment. I don't really love how like this. When I see that, I always think kids getting food in that, and it kind of grosses me out. But I do like the table a lot. And I like the color of this. All I can think of is like food and stuff falling through it. Or like if the kids want to do crafts, they couldn't do beads. If you can't do beads on a table, what's even the point? Am I right? Duncan, how was your first hardware store visit? Did you love it? Did you have fun at the hardware store? Yes. I know that totally just fooled you and you thought he said, yes, I love the hardware store. But truthfully, he just fell asleep. So I don't know if it was that thrilling for him. What do you think, Christopher?
It's kind of like how I react.
You love the hardware store. Are you kidding
I
me?
like the hardware store.
He's like a giddy little 7-year-old, just frolicking.
That's where Jake gets his 7-year-oldness. We picked up Bailey and Jacob from basketball camp, and now she's playing with guess who? It's Layla. Who's Layla, Bailey? Tell everybody.
My cousin.
Your cousin. And you guys are here visiting, and are you having fun?
Yeah.
Do you like our new house?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
really fun.
There's a lot of boxes to play with. How was basketball camp today?
Awesome.
Awesome. Look who else is here. It's Brooklyn. Hi, Brooklyn. Are you playing with BB-8? Oh. Brooklyn, do you pick out your clothes in the morning, or is your mom?
Me.
You're always so styling. Look at this. I love the leggings and the boots.
These are from Bailey.
They're from Bailey?
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's part of why I like them so much.
Like this.
You're gonna switch off for a while?
Okay, it's time for my major house project. My closet. Trying to begin our lives in this new home on a good foot. I'm gonna go through the closet, switch out all these thicker white ones, and anything else, I'll switch those out for these thinner velvet style. I have a lot of dresses and shirts that slide off of any other hanger, but the velvet ones they stick to. And some dresses and shirts come with like big plastic loops and you're supposed to loop them to your hangers, and those are like my biggest enemy. I don't like them at all. I always rip them right off my clothes when I get them because I end up wearing like a pretty nice dress and I have like a plastic loop hanging out of it because I don't know how to wear clothes, and it always comes out of my clothes at some point in the evening and I look a mess and I'm like, why do I have this? Like, what is the deal? So I use the velvet hangers for those dresses and shirts. And I'm covered in puke always, just for the record. Covered in puke. Right now we kind of have some things. Christopher put his shoes on that rack, which is nice. That's where we put our bathing suits. As a person in a big family, putting all our bathing suits in one basket like this has been really, really, really great for us. So I highly recommend you do that if you're like running a big family with a lot of people. We almost always go swimming or to aquatic places together, or several of us at once. It's never like one person needs a swimsuit. It just works out really well. And especially for us, our swimsuit usage often peaks when we're traveling. So when we're packing to travel, I can just take out that whole bin and pull out everybody's swimsuits. It's very, very nice. So all our swimming stuff is in there, including goggles. So far, a lot of this closet setup is really working well for us. However, I want to make it feel less crammed. One goal I have is to set aside all the things that I have that aren't for nursing, like the dresses and shirts that I just can't access my lady bits, and just put them in a bin until I'm done nursing, because there's no reason for me to have them out and have to sort through them and have to be like, oh, I wish I could wear that dress, but I'm feeding my baby. I want to be like, I'm feeding my baby. I love these nursing shirts. So that's my goal. I'll get there. So this is the before of our closet. This is probably the most anticlimactic closet reveal, the before and after, because it kind of looks the same, I think, but it's organized, it's to my liking. I know how it is, and I like these hangers a lot better. I don't know that they made more room necessarily. It feels a little like, it feels better, like when I do this. It doesn't feel like everything's jammed in there. So I think it's better. It just doesn't look like miraculous. And basically I put all my nursing things in one spot. These are things I know that I can nurse in. And then I have a bunch of other things that are various stages of female life. It's so funny being a lady, because you have like not pregnant, you have pregnant, you have nursing, you have I gained some weight. Bailey says you have fancy.
You have night.
You have night. So you have a lot of different things you have to be dressed for. This is Christopher's side. He's got a lot of suits. He's got things for warmth. He has 3 of the same shirt. Can you see that? 3 shirts, the same. I get it, I get it. He doesn't have enough clothing for warm weather. Christopher's short sleeve shirt. This is Hawaii. He has 1 shirt for Hawaii and 3 shirts that are short sleeved, and then everything else is like long sleeve and sweaters and jackets, California stuff. Well, he does have a drawer of casual shirts, so that's what he wears mostly, I think, during warm weather. But I thought that was kind of funny, because I know he likes these nice button-ups.
I have one in the shower. Or not, I have one in the wash.
Why you have one in the shower?
I have a shirt in the wash that's short sleeve button-up. Just so you know.
So he's set.
There's one in there. Hi. Let's talk about what we learned today. We learned what Duncan's hardware store face looks like. We learned that Jessica and I are trading in the future for Ventura. And finally we learned that I've got a shirt in the shower. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.